What's up, guys? Me, Faith and Moliminous, and I kind of have to get this off my mind. Now, my original video I was gonna start recording right now is about some furry drama, about some buying and the rights that you get when you buy, because some furries are mad that someone bought their art or bought their taxidermy and then turned around and sold it at a profit. And apparently they don't understand how capitalism works, despite being apparent capitalist, I guess. I don't know. But this is actually something that's a little bit more important. Now, I am becoming a boomer. Yes, the ripe old age of like 21, guys. I am losing touch with the internet celebrities that are out there. I am not a Jake Paul fan. I don't know what the fuck Shane Dawson is doing, but I see the guy trending every day. I don't even know what the fuck these Minecraft names or words even are. I have no idea what any of this shit is going on. Every time I go on my Twitter timeline, my trending tab, it's like they're speaking a foreign language to me between all the K-pop shit and the Minecraft shit. But so I'm a little late. All right, this happened like 3 days ago in the internet time. That is like 10 years ago. But this YouTuber, EDP445, you guys probably know him. He's the funny black guy on Twitter. Those reaction things, the memester guy. He's the big guy, you know? He does a lot of stuff, and he's had some drama, some controversy. He's had alleged activities with minors, which I always thought was weird how it was skirted under the rug. Like, he was sending sexual messages that were recorded and shown that he was sending sexual messages to minors, and his excuse was that he's messed up and that he's crazy, and he was doing it all for a joke. It's a little haha, little child pornography, just for the ha-has, the funny memes, you know? That's what he's doing. It's just a big old joke. He's a jokester. He's the joker, baby. And that's what he does. He goofs by sending sexually charged messages to girls that he knows is underage. Now, for some reason, that gets swept underneath the rug, but now here is it's just stuff that's undeniable, stuff he can't run away from. You can't hide from this. You can't pretend this didn't happen. You got caught in 4K. They caught you in 4K Ultra HD 2021 model. It's big screen TV. All right. He was caught by this predator poacher group called Predator Poachers because they are very creative. You know, they had a chat log, they had everything, they showed it, and fuck it, you know, EDP, dude admitted to all of it. He admitted there was like 6 minors that he's been with, that he's been doing all this stuff, that the girls weren't lying from before. You know, he tries to go into stuff like, you know, I'm a celebrity, you know, they see the check mark, they want to get in, which is true. I don't know why people pretend like it's not true. People use celebrities all the time. You think these girls would be with these guys? You think any girl would be with EDP445 if it wasn't for his fame? Come on. Look at this man. Dude built like a drumstick, and I'm not fat shaming, all right? You know, I'm just saying, if it wasn't for his fame, there would be a lot of girls that would not be interested in him. But that's not an excuse to want to fuck kids. The only issue is that this predator group, and like a lot of them, is just horrible. I mean awful. The guys in here are exceptionally racist. They constantly drop the N-word. They talk about black people in an exceptionally derogatory way. They're homophobic. They try to make jokes, but it's really bad. And I've watched these guys for a while because YouTube recommends it to me all the time, but it's awful. And the problem is, while EDP is totally guilty, right? It brings into question some of the validity of their catches, of the people that they interrogate. If you have this huge bias towards black people, was there any manipulation in these text logs that we're not seeing? Is that going to come out? Because that puts it into question. And when you have stuff like that, that doesn't look too good for you. Now, this guy really did pull an Uno reverse card on his own goddamn career, because he shot up 5,000% just to get smacked the fuck down when people uncovered like stuff that wasn't really even hidden. This flagrant racism. This, in fact, it turns out he might even be a pedophile himself. This guy is actually not using, you know, pictures of himself when he was younger, like a school photo or anything like that, or just an 18-year-old model who's actually just looks younger like Chris Hansen would. He's getting actual minors from his own admission to put into these videos. Now, there's Twitter threads where you can see him being interviewed. This isn't hearsay. They caught this guy on 240p because goddamn dude's phone camera looks like it's a Nokia, but they caught him still. He self-admits this stuff, and some of it for I don't know why you would admit this, that you're using like 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds for these photos, and then that you have dick pictures of yourself, granted, from when you were in high school. Unless you were a senior, bro, you're just talking about having and distributing child pornography to pedophiles. I'm not sure why you think that makes you look good. And one of the other more sinister scenes, he's directing the girl, the underage decoy, to take off her shirt. Now, actually, I don't know for sure she's underage, but from just the conversation, the fact that he admits that his decoys are underage, or that he at least uses underage decoys, that's pretty bad. I mean, this guy looks like a trash human being. Anyone who sleeps without a bed frame with just a mattress and a single blanket on a dirty ass floor like this, I'm sorry, but you are a trash human being. I don't like Jordan Peterson, but the one phrase that I will agree with him is clean your fucking room, make your bed. Goddamn. Your room doesn't have to be immaculate, but there are streamers with cleaner rooms than this. There are e-girls with cleaner rooms than this. And if you guys don't know, holy shit, e-girls have the most dirty fucking rooms I have ever had. Or had ever seen. Ever been in. Fuck, dude. In fact, I also found out that these guys at one point even caught the wrong guy. And that's just one instance of them catching the wrong guy. Just going up to people, harassing them, finding out that they're not the guy, like demanding to see their phone, harassing them, like keeping them from going where they need to go, and then like not ever saying sorry for it. These are things that seem to be pretty frequent. Look, I get it. Pedophiles are bad. We're not making a brave stance by saying that. Rapists are bad. Murderers are bad. Apparently, it's controversial to say racists are bad, but hey, you know, a lot of people would agree with that statement too. We're not taking some sort of moral high ground or some sort of daring commentary by saying this. But these people are not good themselves and are borderline pedophiles themselves from the looks of it. And a lot of these groups are doing way worse harm than they're doing anything good. I don't like pedophiles as much as the next person, at least those who are offending. I mean, there's people that I know who have offended and have face no consequences. There are people in groups, heading groups that I know who have faced no consequences despite openly admitting that they've messed with minors. And no matter what I do, there's not really a whole lot that I can do to do anything to them because laws are fucked. I get it. But these groups are not the groups to do this. We made the mistake of giving To Catch a Predator the notoriety, the fame that we did. You can see that the people who run these things, who do these types of things, are trash human beings. I've never met someone who was obsessed with catching pedophiles or exposing them that wasn't either A, abusive, just generally a trash human being, or C, you know, a pedophile themselves. To put in perspective, the person, Joshua Vita, who was Vita Pone, who handled the Toon Critic situation in the Brony fandom, if you didn't know, turned out to be himself the pedophile. And it seems to be a running thing. If you immerse yourself in this, if this is your entire personality, it seems like 9 times out of 10, you're gonna turn out to be one. I'm not saying any of this to vindicate EDP445. Is there a possibility that they did manipulate everything to make this innocent man seem guilty? Not really, seeing as how he admitted everything, but I mean, you are admitting shit under duress, which is another thing. These guys are coming at you with cameras, threatening to call the police, which, yeah, you might want to use a line like, well, if you don't have anything that you've done wrong, you shouldn't be afraid of the police. That is a fucking lie. Holy shit. Listen, I just don't like cops. I don't want to be around cops. I don't want a cop to mistake my wallet as a fucking AR-15 or mistakenly use a taser on me when they, or mistakenly use an AR-15 on me when they meant to pick up their very light and bright yellow taser, all right? You know, cops are skittish. So they are admitting shit under duress. These people are probably guilty. EDP445, allegedly guilty, but let's be honest, this motherfucker is guilty, all right? He's been caught before. The other victims have tried to come out before about him, and the internet shut them down. I'm just saying, these guys, these predator poachers, these groups, CC unit, all of them should not be praised, and we should not be encouraging this type of behavior. These people are 9 times out of 10 trash human beings, and they do more harm to justice than they did good. But hey, that's just my opinion. I love your faces, so I hope you at least like my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you agree with me, or do you have an incorrect opinion? Because, you know, my opinion is clearly the only one that's important here. I'm the one with the microphone, so if you don't agree with me, you know, you're just wrong. I will actually be reading your comments, as I always do. They feed my ego, so leave them down below. And I will see you guys in the next one.